Coach, first with Derek, is it still the sprained toe, or has it been aggravated?
What's happening in his toe is he's overcompensated now because of how he lands. You know, we worry about that. Spike was doing it with his shot. It was hurting him when he landed sometimes, so he started shooting differently. He started running differently, and those 40 minutes the other day just made it too painful the next couple of days. So it was an easy decision.
Do you know about his status for Sunday?
I do not know. We're actually going to go and do some more examinations on him tomorrow. Right now, we're just hoping he'd be able to play, hoping he'd be able to ice and the rehab, but it appears to be more than that at this point. So we'll find out. We'll know certainly more 2 or 3 days from now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Then also with
daily over here, man. I never cut those.
Last year, I mean, Nebraska came in here and you put up 79 with Karras and now Derek out tonight. Did you know that you couldn't get into that kind of a game again? Did you make a conscious decision to change the system?
Well, no. We were going to take what was open to us, but certainly when we got ahead by that, we weren't going to keep shooting so quickly. We wanted to value the clock and make sure they had to work really hard against any defense we threw at them.
We have a question, Jake's done.
Yeah, Jake's also. Anything else, Jake? You're good.
The lack of corner shooters and their consistent corner shooters, did that figure into you playing a lot?
Well, yeah. If you look at their stats, you know they don't have a lot of guys that can shoot from three, and so when I look at all their stats. You know, back in the day, that if we had somebody's stats, it was like we had everything about them. So when you look at their stats, there's certain things that we look for. That means, okay, this is better for a 2-zone, better for a 3-zone, better for both. And obviously man-to-man, both with energy-wise for us and guarding Petaway is a challenge. So we decided to use all three today.
So go back to the daily, Coach.
Coach, you've preached in the past either with Hardaway and Burke leaving, replacing minutes, replacing shots. With Derek not playing today, that's 25 points. With Karras absent also. Do you preach a similar type thing to Muhammad and also Albert, both of them starting?
Yeah, I don't think with Muhammad is used to taking the majority of shots in high school, and he's just grown little by little. And he's got the speed that we need right now, and so I mean what I will say that there's 25 more shots. There's all these things. We're not saying to them, Muhammad, you need to take 7 more shots. Just shoot it when you're open. Go out there, and you're not coming out, and just go out there and play nice and relaxed.
We'll swing over here to John.
2 things. One, are you also telling him to attack the basket because that's maybe what he's most comfortable with?
He has. He's really got some speed, and coming in the door, he didn't like to use it as much, and he is that north-south player. So this is a bad comparison, but I can remember when Randy Smith was with the Buffalo Braves. I really date myself, but man, he just run by people, and people are trying to get in front, and you say, how is he going by him? And he would just do it. And so he just can run by people on the fast break, and he doesn't even know what he's doing yet. So we like that speed for him. But go ahead.
And then with Derek, is there a concern that we're looking at a stress fracture or something like that?
We'll know more tomorrow. We will know more. I think my uneducated decision is he sprained something maybe in his foot, strained something in his foot by landing over and over the wrong way. As it's grown over time, because the toe seems to be getting better, but now he's favoring it.
Jeff?
When you're that beat up with injuries, all these guys missing, and then you have a guy like Dokic who gives up his red shirt, gives you 8 minutes tonight, not superstar minutes, but how important is that?
It's really important because we got, we character and culture are so important in every winning program. And those 2 guys have been such a big part, he and Sean, a big part of this thing. They watched it last year, and that's why we're saying when he wanted to burn it, I just say, because he wanted to play a 5th year probably somewhere else. And we just said, he came to me and said, I want to do this. I don't care if it's 1 minute a game, Coach, I want to do this. And he's going to have to give us minutes, and every minute I think he'll get a little bit better.
Rod?
With the longer stretches of good play from Muhammad, from Max, are you getting a sense that you can maybe shorten the rotation a little bit and distribute the minutes a little bit differently that way, such that you're starting to get what you want to see out of certain people, out of certain positions at that time?
Yeah, the conundrum a little bit is that Max is our scout team guy. Now what I'm going to have to really do is just feed him extra. I cannot, Ricky and Mark cannot go to that scout team and do everything that he does. So we're going to have to work extra time to make sure Max is fully aware of all the concepts that we're working at the other end. But I would see that Max getting those 50-50 rebounds today was huge. And then he is, one of these games he might make 5 of those threes in one game because he can do it. So we continue to, that expands our floor a little bit, which we haven't really been able to do since Deshaun Sims was here.
Go on the back of Nick.
John, you always talk about basketball being a puzzle, and that's the part you enjoy. Are you enjoying this puzzle, or are you pulling your hair out?
No, this is not the puzzle you enjoy. I just asked my wife; she's back there. I have not been a pleasant guy to be around the last couple of days because unfortunately you get to think, you know, what is it now? What is it now? But what all you do is work your way through it, and just don't be persistent and try to find ways. So I enjoy this part. I enjoyed watching those kids in the locker room, and I think I have to look at it this way. Okay, we're getting better every day. No matter what Mohammed does here today in this role, he's going to be a better player when it's done. We're doing things offensively and defensively we haven't done because it's our only resort. So we're becoming better coaches. So that's how I turn it around. But enjoy this adversity, embrace it, but through work. I embrace it through work, not through any happiness.